Hey guys, this is a 2008 gsxr 750 and I'm going to go over how to replace the radiator and how to do a antifreeze flush. So stay tuned. So some of the tools you guys gonna need is a drainage pan and something to put the old antifreeze in, a Phillips screwdriver, a 10 millimeter socket wrench, funnel, and you also have the antifreeze called engine ice. A lot of people recommend the engine ice. And also I got a little vinegar water to flush and clean the hoses and the line out. So okay, we're about to get started. So we're gonna get started on the left side of the bike, and we're gonna unscrew the hose at the bottom here and drain out the old antifreeze that's inside of the bike. So after I'm finished draining, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically take off the old radiator and put the other one on. Then I'm actually put the vinegar water in there and clean the system. So as far as I remember, there's about 3 or 4 lines that connected to the radiator, but there's 3 bolts. There's one on the bottom and around 2 on top, just for the ones who's gonna swap out their radiator. But for the ones of you who's not gonna swap it out, just skip this little part. Now I'm gonna disconnect the wire for the fan and the 3 bolts, and when I'm finished, we're gonna connect the new one. Okay, so now the new radiator is on, and all I'm doing is connecting the hoses back up. I already connected the fan back up, and I already bolted it back in. So now I'm just connecting the hoses, and after I connect all the hoses, I'm gonna show you guys what to do next. So now that we finished our connections, I'm gonna put the vinegar water in there. Making a lot of mess. Hopefully you guys have a better funnel. This one sucks. So the mess started getting on my nerves, and I did a little improvising by getting a smaller one. If you have a funnel with one of them holes on it, will be way better. Okay, so now after we fill it up, we're gonna close it and we're gonna turn the bike on and make it run for about 3 minutes. So I'll come back in 3 minutes. So now, after 3 minutes, I've revved it up a few times to get the vinegar water circulating in there. Now I'm going to drain it and do it one more time with the vinegar water. And after that, I'll put the regular antifreeze in. Be careful, it's probably going to be hot. You can see the water is a little blue. That's because of the antifreeze. So now what I'm going to do after I finish draining it is connect it back up. Put one more bottle of vinegar water in there. Let it run for 3 more minutes. And then I'll go with the regular antifreeze. So this is the second round of vinegar water. Again, it's probably going to be better if we got one of them funnels with a hose on it, because this is a little messy. I'm just gonna let it run for 3 more minutes. So now after the second time, I'm gonna drain it and put the antifreeze in it. But I'm also gonna let the bike cool down first. Remember, it might be hot, so be careful. Yeah, it's hot. After that, I'm gonna try to drain the other side, the other hoses, and the reservoir. So I'll make sure I get all the vinegar water out. So what I do is I drain my reservoir from right here. Be gentle with the hoses because you don't want it to rip or anything. You can always unscrew it, take it off, and dump it out. Be a lot faster, but I ain't in no rush, so I'm gonna go ahead and drain the rest of the hoses, connect it all and back up, let the bike cool down, put the antifreeze in, and then I'll be back. So now we're gonna put the engine ice in there. So with the reservoir, you gotta look for an AA or this thing right here, because on the, I don't know, they're not that smart. On the back side is where they put the full line, but I know it's about right here, but they put it on the back side. Don't make sense. We're gonna put some in the reservoir halfway. Let's probably a little bit too much, but now after you finish filling up the radiator and the reservoir halfway, you're going to get on the bike, shake it side to side, make sure all the bubbles get out to the top. Then you're going to turn it on and rev it up a couple times. And after you do that, then you can close up the radiator and the reservoir.